Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house or in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Vibralo. You too? Me too. She hasn't did a live in a very long time, so I made sure this is my little assist to the algorithm, because y'all know how it is when you don't be on here for quite some time. And we all know that Billie Jean, she comes, she's here. She used to be on here all the time, way back in the gap, with her clique or with her, the people she really rocked with. But sometimes she'll come out with these, these productions. And, other than that, we might see her in a chat here and there. But, so I just went ahead and put it on in the live. Billie Jean will be live tonight. I think it's 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And, just to make sure the people who want to support her and be there will be there. Yes, you said she is semi-annually. Yes. But you know what? Every time she comes through with those productions, she comes through. Okay. She comes all the way through. But again, I like a lot of people did enjoy that production that we did watch the other day. So, kudos to Billie Jean. Everybody knows how long it takes. Well, you might not know how long it takes if you never did a actual editing and all that kind of stuff. And adding graphics and music and all that kind of shit, like people are giving KRN, King Roman, his credit, in the video that he did the other day, because it was a lot. That shit takes a lot of time. And even though King Roman's wasn't recorded, chopped, screwed, whatever recorded, he was actually live, but still to find all those clips, to get all those videos, to get all, different things like that stuff takes time. So I got to give it to the people who do all that and spend all that time. Some people would take a whole day just to edit and create one video. Me, I prefer to just come on here, take me as I am, because I ain't chopping and screwing and editing and cutting shit. Okay, that's just me. What's up? You said, hey there, She's Power Forward. You said, I know, that's right. Yes. What's up? Thank you for joining me this afternoon. I know we got some people that's going to be coming live shortly. And I was busy earlier today, but I was catching some of y'all. I did catch Miss T Velocity. Her chat was really good, really interesting. The comments in the chat from certain people I found really interesting. And then Brianna, she did a members only live. I'm not a member, so I wasn't part of that live. But Lipstick Alley, though, excuse me, Lipstick Alley, though, they be having people up in there. I wouldn't necessarily call them trolls, but I don't know if there's a troll that be bringing back shit, or if somebody in Lipstick Alley is actually a member of the, I really think Lipstick Alley probably has somebody, at least one person for every membership, for all, like, maybe the top people in the heavy hitters in the B sector, so they can be in and get that tea from the memberships. But something I did see on Lipstick Alley, it said, now for those of y'all who were in the live with Brianna and her members only live, y'all can, feel free to hit the link if you want to, or comment in the chat. But what I did see on Lipstick Alley, and of course Lipstick Alley is full of opinions, okay? Full of opinions. But they said Brianna was in her members live crying about not getting protection from King Roman. They went on to say, she asked, why aren't the women in the B sector standing up against his behavior, and that any women who stand with him are fake bitches and full of shit. They went on to say that Brianna says she has moved on to King Roman. Hold up, she has moved on to King. Okay, I think this is a typo from whoever typed this in Lipstick Alley, because it says she has moved on to King Roman. Maybe they meant she's moved past King Roman and his channel set up. Okay. I see what they said. They said basically she started talking about his channel and his channel setup, saying that his mic and his sound effects are trash. Well, I can't really say. I don't know if his mic or his sound effects is trash, but that one thing that he be doing, is that supposed to be clapping hands? I don't know what that is. I've always wondered about that, because I know some people have that clapping hand sound effect that they use on their lives, but his is more like a pat or a I don't know what that is, but I always wonder, was that supposed to be hand claps? But I think his sound be okay. Now, sometimes when he be arguing and going at it with somebody, sometimes the sound might have a little issues, but I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have a B sector mic, but I don't know. Because some of y'all might be mic in too much. I know that I am not the only one in here that be watching somebody and they might be micing too much, and you have to turn your volume down. And then when somebody else is talking, you have to turn your volume back up to hear the other person. Then when that other person with the big megaphone starts talking again, you got to turn your shit all the way back down. So you're going up and down, up and down, up and down with your volume. It's really frustrating. It's like, why do some people got to talk 10 times louder than other people? Especially when you're just having a conversation. It don't make sense. Like, how many times have you heard somebody say, your mic is too loud. Your mic is too loud. Your mic is too loud. Your mic is, please turn it down. Oh, it's not that loud. I ain't even got it up. Why do you need a big, big boom, boom mic to have a regular conversation? I don't understand. Just get a regular microphone. But anyway, everybody, it seems like it's a competition to see who got the loudest mics on here. But anywho, what else they say? They said also, apparently, King Roman said that Brianna has a booty on her stomach. I did hear him say that. And Brianna said he has a booty on his head. And some people in Lipstick Alley said that was really funny when she said that. But they said Brianna was reading scriptures out the Bible. I don't know what that was about. This is in her private members only live. I don't know what scripture she could have been reading. Jesus wept. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not. I don't know what scripture she could have been reading. Sup, Ray Black. Sup. How you doing? Make sure you guys are liking and sharing the video on the way in. Please and thank you very much. Thank you. Then they said, after they said she was reading, I'm just reading this stuff from Lipstick Alley, by the way. Because, again, I don't have a membership to Breeze Live, so I wasn't in the live. But I go on Lipstick Alley every now and then just to see what they got to say. They said Brianna also said that KRN is behind the scenes with Kimmy to retrieve her information because Kimmy helped complete her resume for the current job she has. Now, I do recall a while back, I think Brianna gave us that information. I think she said that once upon a time when her and Kimmy was going back and forth, that Kimmy was the one that helped her with her resume. And I think Kimmy might have even said that too. But, do y'all really think King Roman is going behind the scenes with Kimmy to find out where she works? I mean, from the sounds of it, the way he makes it seems like he don't need no help. Like, he don't need no help doxing people. Like, he don't need no help finding out any information. Like, he got it all, in the bag. But thank you, Ray. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I always get my like before chat. Thank you. I do, too, when I go in people's chat. And I feel bad if I've been sitting in there for a minute and I'll be like, oh, shit, I didn't hit the like button. But and it don't matter what they're talking about either. Okay, if I support you and I come into your chat, I'm going to hit the like button no matter what the hell you're talking about. But, Okay, then she said all this is about KRN wanting her position in the B sector. KRN wants his you know what? I have heard before that it's been said that other people also in the B sector wants Bree's position. I even heard once upon a time somebody said Kimmy wanted her position. And Ness wants her position. And all kind of other people wants Bree's position. I don't know. I don't think that's the reason why this situation, this group chat gate, I don't think that's the reason why this is going on because he wants her position. I don't think so. But anyway, that's what Lipstick Alley said they heard on her members live. They said after this, oh yeah, after that, after she put the members only live on members only, she did say, and they did reiterate in Lipstick Alley that she was going to put it on the highest tier after she was done recording. So right now, the video is supposed to be on the highest tier because she is a businesswoman and she is about her business. What up, View? How you doing? That's what I'm saying, Ray. Like, what position does she have? Because it's a lot of people in the B sector who are doing really good. Like, I consider myself a smaller YouTuber. Excuse me. I consider myself a smaller YouTuber. And don't look at my subbies, okay? Because I'm on the road to 7K. But I consider myself a smaller YouTuber because the bigger YouTubers, some of them have less subbies than me, but they get a whole lot more views because they always talking about us, certain things. And a lot of my videos are trending news, hood news, local news, TV show reviews. So a lot of I get different views from different angles. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my views, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you like Lemon said. I ain't even gonna hold you. A lot of my TV show reviews over time have received a way more views than the B sector. But as of late, over like the last maybe year or so, a lot of my videos that get the most views are when I discuss the B sector. So it kind of, evens out sometime. But when I say bigger YouTubers, it don't matter how many subbies they got. If they can get 500, 600, 1,000 or more in their chat, I call them bigger YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just my point of view. So yeah, I still consider myself a little YouTuber. All right, so Avil, you let me know what you think about that. In her members live, Brianna said that she thinks KRN wants her position. And everyone is jealous because she is an influencer on TikTok showing off her clothes and shoes. And they also said, Bree said in her members only live that KRN is only relevant because of their beef 6 months ago. But that person on Lipstick Alley, at least one of the people on Lipstick Alley said, if you think Brianna is delusional on the regular, child, shaking my head. So that's some of the stuff that they were saying on Lipstick Alley as far as, now they did show a picture of Brianna, and I'm not going to put the picture up, but I was wondering myself, like, what the fuck is that on her nose? She has some type of plastic something on her nose, and so somebody in Lipstick Alley said, can somebody please explain why she has a condom on her nose? Have y'all seen that picture from Lipstick Alley? If y'all was in the live, then y'all would have saw the shit on her nose when she was live, if y'all remember. But for us who are not members, when I saw that picture of Brianna on Lipstick Alley, and it looked like a condom. It really looked like a condom on her nose. And somebody said that Bree said it's a pore strip. I was like, so you collecting pores while you live? You know what a pore strip is, don't y'all? Like, have y'all ever met somebody who can squeeze their nose really hard and all this stuff comes out the pores? It's really gross. Like, I know people who can do that shit, and they used to do it to be funny or do it to gross you out. I'm like, why you got all that stuff coming out the pores in your nose? Like, what is that? But yeah, so you said batshit crazy and not the queen or sexy. Now, View, you know that's big sexy. You know Bree is big sexy. Come on now. Okay, so they said she had a pore strip on her nose, so that explained the condom looking thing that was on her nose. They also said that she's still talking about KRN pessimistically. She definitely don't give a fuck about. Oh, they talking about. Okay, this one is about pizza. So somebody in Lipstick Alley said pizza still talking about KRN pessimistically. She definitely y'all like using these big ass words, don't y'all? She definitely don't give a fuck about Bree or her BFF Riley and her fam. See, I told y'all that Bree and Hot Dog never been besties. They have a YouTube alliance that's it. That's all. No bestie would do that to their bestie. And I have to say, yesterday when I was on my live, I said I would never do that to my friend. And I don't think my friend would ever do that to me, even in real life. I know this is YouTube and this is an entertainment application, but at first I thought it was me. Then I heard a lot of other people from Sassy. I mean, Sassy was really like, when she was on Miss Tiva's panel, she wasn't holding back. She was like, why the hell would you do that? Who would do that? Like, you're just inciting this. And if that's your friend, why would you want to put, you're jeopardizing, just like I told y'all before. I told y'all before that VS has said that when somebody wants to come for pizza, they going to come for Brie. And that's the same thing I said the other day. I said, just like VS said in the past, if somebody wants to come for pizza, they're going to come for Bree or the other people around her, her mods or something like that. And basically they reiterated that earlier today on Miss Tiva's panel. And they said the same thing I said, just like VS said. But it's common sense. It's common sense on here. This is how it works in the B sector. If you are a troll, and I don't consider her a troll. Not anymore. Just like Tracy. Tracy used to be a troll. She used to be in everybody's chat. She used to be dragging through the chats, talking shit to everybody. It didn't matter. Just stirring up shit. And people kept telling her, you need to get a channel. You need to get a channel. Jay Wilson finally helped her get a channel. She went over his crib. They was live. He helped her set up her channel. After that, Tracy was not a troll to me. And the same thing with Pizza. After Pizza started creating channel after channel, even when they get taken away, she's no longer a troll to me. She has a whole channel. She's over there making money off her channel, and I don't consider her a troll anymore, because what you're doing on your panel, that's not trolling per se. You're making content. So I don't know. Some people still consider her a troll, but I don't. But to use that as an excuse, like you've been a content creator for a while now, but to use that as an excuse, I'm a troll. I don't know why people would take that literally to what I say. Why wouldn't people take it literally? Because I think some people don't see you as a troll. Like if you put some shit in a chat, you're just another, what do they call them? Another subby in somebody else's chatting along with other people. That's how a lot of people see you. Now, if you never had a channel, didn't have channels, wasn't on here collecting cash apps and everything else, and you were just in people's chat and said something like that, then people would probably still be like, oh, she's just a troll. She's just trolling. But this is no longer trolling when you can literally jeopardize the lives of your friends and your subbies. So to me, that's no longer trolling. That I thought it was, I didn't think it was a good decision on her behalf. And I did say the other day that is going to just incite, help ignite the flames, add more fuel to the fire. And literally, when I was watching Miss Tiva today, they were literally repeating, not like purposely or verbally or anything like that, but they were literally repeating my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? My expression that was on my video the other day. But somebody said Brianna is dumber than they thought if she allows a faceless troll Pizza to fuck up what she got going on in real life by running her mouth on her behalf. Well, I don't know. And then somebody else said they appreciate Billie Jean for doing that recap. So far we got group chat gate 1, group chat gate 2, as far as the production videos. I wonder if there's a group chat gate 3 coming up. I don't know. Billie Jean might talk about it tonight. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to post this because Billie Jean did post this on her panel, on her community wall. So just in case she is planning on doing a part 3, if you or someone you know has receipts or information about group chat gate, they would like to share. If you want to share, please reach out to me. And when I say me, that is Billie Jean. That is not my email. That is Billie Jean. She posted this on her community wall, and I'm just sharing it. So if y'all want to reach out to Billie Jean, if you have receipts on group chat gate, Billie Jean, WTM at gmail.com. That is Billie Jean's email, the one who created the group chat gate productions. So, as I was saying, somebody said in Lipstick Alley that they really enjoyed it and they really love the recap. Like a lot of us, like to see it just run smoothly together like that. They said they really did like it, but they said also, you mean to tell me that these grown ass people are upset over a chat-tuation? Over a chat-tuation? Yes. People are upset over a chat-tuation. They also said, does this all boil down to adults being upset that there was a secret chat compromise of messy people denying the messy they talk? Now, when I was asked, what do I think about the situation when it comes to why they really mad? When I was asked about it, I said, because a lot of people is like, oh, it's just about, somebody's mod or somebody who consider maybe a friend or have a YouTube shit with or moderator in this group chat that's created by somebody that really don't care for them too much. I said, I think it was because it's more than that. It's more than that. Because a lot of people on here who are always in the shit, like they take pride of being always in the shit. That's what I believe. And I don't mean always in the shit, like always in something bad, but always knowing everything. Like they know everything behind the scenes. They know who beefing with who. They knew who, like a lot of these people that we are talking about and referring to, they be coming up here like, oh my God, y'all, I got the tea, I got the tea, I got the tea, I got the tea. And this was some tea that they didn't have. And I heard other people say that they were just upset because this is a group, a private group that they weren't a part of. And that's the real reason why they were upset about the group, because they weren't a part of it. Like they felt like they should have been a part of it. Now those are not my words. That's what somebody else said. But like I said, I just think that, it was more to just face Yaya being in the group. Because again, I just don't see, I don't know. I said it before. Me and Sassy, we had to agree to disagree on some things when she was on my panel the other day, because I still feel like if my friend is in a group chat and somebody in there might be saying some shit about me, okay, oh well. I don't expect my friends to always run back. And you know what I'm saying? It's like there is this saying that I oftentimes see on Facebook. I can't remember exactly how I go, but if y'all remember, y'all can put it in the chat. But there's a saying, if you are around people who are talking about me, and you bring in the information back to me, why don't you just correct them at that point? And that's what Face was saying. She was basically saying if there was somebody in there who was really lying on you or being malicious or trying to set you up or something like that, she would have said something to those people. And she would have brought it back to Bree. But just like, oh, Bree's a fat bitch. And I'm not saying this from me, okay? I'm repeating what people say, okay? So I would never call Bree a fat bitch. That's like the kettle calling the black, calling the kettle black, the kettle calling the what, black, whatever. I'm a fat, well, you know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm a big girl, so I would never be like that fat bitch. But no, but other people do call her that. So if somebody's calling her that, and we heard it a million times, people on here, that fat bitch, that big burger breed, whatever. Face ain't gonna always come back to her and say, they called you a fat bitch again. They called you a fat bitch again. But then people like what's her name? I just said her damn name. Sassy. She's like, well, I wouldn't be in a group like that at all. And I would look at my friend's side eye too if they were in a group like that. And I said, well, we're just different people. We're just two different people. And like I said, I still say it again and I stand on it. I have people that I talk to on YouTube and off of YouTube, and some of them don't really care for each other. It ain't like they hate each other or despise each other or they, it ain't like that. They just don't care for each other. But I like both of them. So I've never been that kind of person who you just can't you can't make me not like people. If you really like somebody, then like them. I mean, people just have to deal with it. It's like somebody else said something in the chat the other day. I have family members that don't like each other, but I'm not going to go to one family member house and say, well, I'm not fucking with the other cousin just because you don't want to fuck with the other cousin. I have cousins who don't like each other. Child, let me tell you something. I don't know how many times, and most people who know me, hey, bro is in the chat. Most people know me. I throw a lot of parties and a lot of get-togethers, especially in the summertime, barbecues, all that bullshit. And there'll be some cousins talking about, oh, that motherfucker gonna be there. Well, I guess I come through anyway. Well, I ain't coming because that motherfucker there. I'm like, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. They gonna be there. Then the other next event might be the other cousin talking about, oh, well, that cousin over there. Y'all either gonna come or you can stay home or ain't nobody sending you a motherfucking plate. Don't ask for no plate. You either gonna come, y'all gonna get along, like, or I mean, can't you be grown and just get along to go along at an event, an occasion? Like, we talking birthday parties, graduations, weddings, baby showers. I mean, come on, put your big girl panties on. That's just how I feel. Like, okay, everybody ain't gotta like everybody, but you ain't gotta tell or expect people not to like somebody just because you don't like them. And as I said the other day, and I still stand by it, maybe you need to walk away from the picture. If I had a friend and they really like this other person and I couldn't stand them for whatever reason, then maybe I need to walk away. But I've also been in that situation before, so I wouldn't even walk away. That's just me. I wouldn't even walk away. Matter of fact, I have a cousin. Okay, let me tell you this story. I had a cousin who didn't like one of my homegirls. And something happened, and I wasn't nowhere around. This was like, I just didn't even know that this even happened. It was years ago. But I found out years later what happened. But one of my cousins had got into it with a girl because this girl was messing around with her man. And so I didn't know nothing about that shit. I mean, I was doing my own thing. I didn't know, everybody don't tell everything. So I didn't know about this shit. Then years later, we all at an event that I had threw. It was a barbecue get together, something. And my cousin was like, oh, you know that bitch? I was like, yeah, I know that bitch. That's my homegirl. That's my ride or die. But my cousin is also my ride or die. I just didn't know that they had that situation. And she was like, well, for the sake of you, I guess, whatever. Okay, whatever, shit. Hey, that's between y'all. I done been in between people before. And then, like, after that, it was all cool and good because that person knew that this person's in my life, and the other person knew that this person might. You know what they did? They put on their big girl panties. We be all kicking it, smoking, drinking, kicking it, smoking, drinking, kicking it, smoking, drinking, partying, eating, all that shit together. They still ain't besties or nothing like that. But sometimes you gotta be grown and just be like, okay, it is what it is. Or you have to walk away. And if that's really a good friend of yours, do you really want to throw that friendship away? You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about this situation. If that was really a good friend of yours, do you want to throw that friendship away? Because if you can easily throw that friendship away over something like this, then that really wasn't a good friend of yours. It was just, as Jay Wilson called, we just co-workers on this application. So that's all I gotta say. What's up, Doreen? It's Blessed. How you doing? But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. If anybody wants to hit the link and give their opinion, you can. I'm not trying to be on here for long. I ain't trying to be on here before you long, child. Not at all. And I got a busy week coming up. I got cake orders coming up. The holiday, Mother's Day coming up. Birthday parties coming up. Uh, what else? What else? Oh, graduation cake. Yeah, I got birthday orders, graduation orders. Um, this weekend, next week, the week after next, and the week after next. I got a lot of orders coming up. So I'm gonna be a busy little baker, a busy little cake decorator. Um, Let me show you a picture. Let's see. People sometimes send me pictures of inspiration when they can't explain like what they want. You know, like sometimes people be like, and sometimes I do that too. I be like, can you just as a cake decorator, I always like to create the vision that somebody else is visualizing. So if they can't come up with, enough to inspire me, like, okay, you want a white cake, you want what kind of design, what kind of, some people, they just want a pretty cake, they just want a nice cake, they don't, and so then I'll be like, could you get on Google or what's that other website, start a P, what's that website where they got all those pictures and recipes, and what's that website, Cam?
You said start with a P. Like
Yeah, Pinterest. Yeah, thank you, son. Pinterest. So some people, I'll be like, could you go on YouTube or Pinterest or something like that, and just send me something that you like, or send me something for inspiration, and I can make it. Because that's what I do. I'm a cake artist. So there's a picture right here. I'm gonna show you that picture of the. And this cake that I'm about to show y'all, it's easy peasy. I can do this in my damn sleep. It's nothing too fancy. But this is the cake that somebody wants me to make. And basically, I'm going to just, put my own spin on it or whatnot. And then, of course, after I make every cake, then I'll always show you guys what the cake is that I'm making. Or show you guys the cake that I made. But let's see. Here we go. Okay, so this is the cake that somebody wants me to make. Excuse me. This is the cake that somebody wants me to make. It's easy. It's rosettes. The only piping tip. I'm gonna only need one piping tip for this whole cake, and that's a rosette cake. I mean a rosette pipe. So and that's easy. A 1/8. So it's gonna take me no time to make that cake at all. As far as the little circle dot diamonds, the edible diamond pearls or whatever, those are easy to stick on the cake. The crown itself, crowns, things like that people want to add to the cake, I have them purchase them themselves. You find that on the internet, on Google, on Amazon. You purchase your own shit to put on top of your cake. Because I'm not about to be searching the whole fucking internet to try to find the same exact crown that you showed me. Because I don't know where that crown is. You can show me a picture of cake. I don't know where to buy that crown. So, you know what I'm saying? No, that crown is not edible. That crown is not edible at all. If they were to actually want me to make a crown out of fondant, that would be a lot more. That would be a lot more. But yeah, no, you're okay, boo. My son's girlfriend just popped in. But yeah, what I'm saying. Oh yeah, yeah. So anyway, if I was to make that crown by hand, by fondant, that would cost a lot more. That would cost a lot more. For that crown alone, I would probably charge maybe 45 just for the crown. If I was to make it myself, $45-$50 just to make it myself. And that's on the cheap. That's on the cheap end. That's on a very cheap end. So yeah, most people prefer to buy the crowns themselves. They just put them on there, then throw them away. It ain't like it's gonna contaminate the cake or anything. You just wash it off. Just like some people put toy ornaments on their cake. I was looking at a cake earlier and somebody had a whole lot of Spider-Man toys and stuff like that on there. I saw another cake where somebody had like a jungle theme, so they had like giraffes and lions and stuff, little toys. Wash them, put them on the cake, around the cake, and then just throw them away or give them to the kids to play with or something like that. But you said, do you do the tell you? Yeah, they tell me the filling. If they want a filling, fillings cost extra, of course. Fillings cost extra. Yeah, fillings cost extra. Like if you want a lemon meringue filling, or if you want a strawberry filling, or if you want ganache filling, or if you want, whatever kind of filling. Some people like fruit. You know what I'm saying? Just the frosting itself, if you were just to put the frosting in between the cake, of course that don't cost. That just comes with the price of the cake. But if you were actually put fillings or fruit or candy or anything like that, yeah, that costs extra. So yeah, when I take orders, I ask people what they want. Do you want a filling? Do you want it covered in fondant? Do you want it just frosting? Because a fondant covered cake costs a lot of money. A lot of money. So yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's the cake that somebody sent me. They said they want me to make it, which is, again, like I said, a piece of cake, literally a piece of cake. So I'll be making that next weekend. And then they also want some cupcakes to go with it. It's for a birthday, for somebody's birthday. So yeah. But anyway, let me remove this off the screen. But yeah, so I'll be busy. Graduation's coming up. I got graduation orders. One of my nieces is graduating, by the way, and they of course, I've been making cakes for my nieces. I've making cakes for a lot of our family members for a long time. So she hit me up, Auntie, you gonna make my cake? I'm like, yeah, okay. But there's another lady. Do y'all remember the what do you call that cake? It was a chocolate cake I made, and y'all know the little poop decorations, the chocolate squirrel poop decorating cupcakes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I did one of those, and I did a fondant paper towel or fondant toilet paper tissue roll on top of the cake with some poops, like some swirl poops with the little eyes. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So I did some of those, and somebody sent me a picture because it's for their husband, and their husband is an older gentleman, and it's basically like wiping away. It says something on there, wiping away, something like that. But that's what the whole tissue thing is for. What the hell did I Hold on, let me see if I got a picture. I can show you better than I can tell you. Hold up. Is that my bro in the background? Hold on, let me see. Is this the cake? Okay, here it is. All right, let me show y'all the cake. Oh yeah, this is my bro. Okay, let me show y'all. So y'all probably up here like, what the hell is she talking about? All right. So this is the cake I'm talking about. This is the cake I made for somebody's mother, maybe like 4 months ago. And it says, "Holy crap, you're getting old" on one part of the toilet tissue roll. And then it says, "Wiping another year away" on the bottom part of the tissue roll. Then it has like those poop swirl cupcakes. I was trying to explain to y'all what I was talking about. And they got the little eyeballs on them. So this is the cake. I had delivered it to somebody's house, so it's sitting on somebody's table at somebody's house. But that tissue roll right there, that's all fondant, like edible hard frosting, that edible hard icing that you can craft and create and mold into different type of objects. So that little tissue roll thingy like that alone was like $25, and that's just a tissue roll. And it's only because fondant is very, very expensive. Very expensive. It took me like 2.5 packs of fondant to make that tissue roll. And that is also on. You know what? Actually, I'm lying. I'm lying. It took me one pack. Yeah, it took me one pack of fondant, but I forgot. I made a cake. My bad. I forgot there's a cake under there. So it's a 2-layer, 4-inch round cake under there. And then I bought some fondant and wrapped the fondant around the cake. So that's what it is. So that's why that one costs like $25 because it was actually another cake. So yeah, they got a small cake on there, and all they got to do if they want is unwrap that fondant around this, eat the cake. Or some people like fondant, they'll just eat the fondant. But yeah. So yeah, they do tell me if they want filling or not. Yeah. But anyway, what up, broski? How you doing?
Just chilling, just Saturday.
Yes. Well, I ain't got shit to do today. I mean, I told you I was gonna do a few hours of work, so I did a few hours earlier today, but I'm chilling for the rest of the evening.
I know
What
that.
up, dear self? How you doing?
Up here just sitting out here in the midst of there with her dusty ass and laying down. She sleep. She ain't doing
Don't
shit.
be talking about my sis. Don't be talking about my sis.
All crazy. She be alright. Other than that shit, nigga, I'm just out here on the patio chilling for the moment. Been there watching Rocky. You know, they got the Rocky Marathon going on. I'm like, fuck it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I think it's on AMC or one of them damn channels.
I ain't watched Rocky in so long.
Yeah, they on number 2 right now, so they still got 3, 4, and 5 and Balboa to go. So that shit gonna be
Yeah.
on midnight.
That used to be my show. I used to love me some Rocky Boy. But yes.
Yeah, just chilling those shit. Just shit. I was wondering if sis was she gonna slide through or she all right? She with her brother.
Yeah, she said her brother just slid into town and her sister went to pick him up. So she was gonna spend some time with him. I told her, I said, you can skip this live. You ain't gotta join. But it's no problem. But thank you, AKD. AKD said, I hope all is well. Always positive energy to you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What I want to know was because I seen in the back chat and I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I seen you had responded like I don't watch them like that, but I was trying to figure out
That's why I wanted her to join us, but she said, can we just discuss it at a later time? So that we just gonna have to discuss it at a later time. So whenever she's free, I'll have her come back on. And thank you, dear self. Dear self said that's a beautiful creation. That cake would have been she gave me a compliment with a little shade to Miss Dovey. You said that cake would have been a big debut at Dovacation 2023. Oh, you wrong, dear self. You wrong. Oh my God. But yeah, our sis was going to join us because she had heard something about Rob Rack saying something. I don't even want to repeat what she said because I don't even know the whole thing. So I prefer for her to be here. And she was trying to find the video and the timestamp for me. But again, she's caught up with some family who's visiting from out of town. So as soon as she gets that information, we're gonna have to come back live because she wanted to discuss something she heard Rob Rack say. And I'm like, she was like, did you hear? She said, what the hell was that Rob Rack did over there? I was like, I don't even watch him anymore.
That's too bad.
I said, I ain't watched Rob Rack since who panel was he on? Because after he had broke up with Tracy, it's been so long. It's been so long since I watched Rob Rack. Child, and I was like, you still watch that nigga? That's what I was thinking.
You advocate for him to get free, and he out here fucking up. See,
I'm like, that nigga over there fucking up. He on his channel. Well, I ain't gonna say he fucking up, but
no, if that shit is true, he fucking up.
Crazy.
Period. I don't give a damn if that shit is. I'm just saying, if it's true, he fucking up. If not, if he's just on some, you know how he do,
I'm a comedian. I'm a shock jock. I'm a this.
Yeah, like a shock jock. Okay, but that's not nothing to be. That's not nothing to be playing with, bro. That's nigga shit. I got done. Talking about, bro. I don't give how old they is. I got no. That's like a motherfucker that's older. Yeah, that's like a motherfucker older than me looking at my 19-year-old or something.
Right. And like I said, I don't want to really get into it because I don't know exactly what was said. But
you will be a cold case chronicle. How about that? That would
right.
you
Dear
really
Self said, well, I'll be back and we'll bring Janet. You know what? I don't know if Janet would want to hear about that or not because the last time I saw Janet, she was whipping on Rod Rack in his car. I'm like,
that's too bad.
He be having all the women whipping upside his head. I be like, nigga, you ain't laying a pipe right because those bitches just be going upside your head every time you turn around.
After he was talking all that shit about he'll beat old boy face in and how he
Yeah.
come on,
He
bruh.
got all the women's beating on his head. I'm like, see, you ain't putting the pipe down right. Because if you was putting the pipe down right, they'd be like, oh, Rob, it's okay, Rob. It's okay.
Right. They'll be on that Tracy shit. Hello, my babies.
That's my babies.
Yeah. You already know. If Tree like you, she gonna be your babies. She gonna be one. You gonna be one of her babies.
I just love him. I just love him.
Right, that is just too funny. I ain't mad at her though. She got a brand. She got her own brand.
Oh, but one thing I did hear Rob. What did I hear Rob Rex say when Cicelo told me about? You know, she wanted to talk about him. I'm over there trying to find out what the fuck she talking about, right? I ain't watched this nigga in I don't know how long, but I'm over there trying to find out what she talking about. And so I was watching a movie. I'm watching a movie. I was watching one of his videos, and he said something about Tracy. He went to his refrigerator, grabbed the mustard out, and he put the mustard right on top of the thing in front of the computer.
That's childish.
He said, now how the hell you fucking with me?
That's
you fucking with me. And then after me, you go start fucking with this old ass motherfucker. You know, the other one, Noble. And then you mean to tell me, and then you actually got with a trainer? You mean to tell me you really messing around with a trainer? Because, you know, Tracy been saying for months how her man is a trainer in the gym and, you know, all that kind of stuff. He said, I will pay you $100 to get on here on your live and show me kissing this trainer.
That's childish.
I said, that is childish.
That's childish as fuck.
Because I never even considered that she could be lying. Because I don't be that invested in people's outside real life. If it ain't really on YouTube, I'm not really that invested. So I don't care if she's dating a trainer or it don't matter to me, a bus driver, a trash man. You know what I'm saying? But he really don't believe that she's dating a trainer. And so I put it this way. I'm like, just because she say a trainer don't mean he fine as wine. It don't mean that he's all nice and buff and, you know, walking around there with his muscles just protruding and, you know, all this kind of shit. I'm like, he could be just a regular old guy, but who knows? I don't really care. But I just thought it was funny. I was like, dude, you really over here worrying about her, who she really dating? Like, why does it matter? Why does it matter? You done got rid of her. Just be happy. You done got rid of her. Because because of her. No, I ain't gonna say because of her. But while you was in a relationship with her, you went to jail twice.
He missed the convenience.
You was in there for almost a year. So
he missed that convenience.
I would think he would just be like, I'm just wiping the slate clean. I ain't got shit to say about this bitch. You know, she's bad luck, bad karma, bad whatever. You know, but
yeah, he was just trying to make it. He was just trying to make. He was trying to make it. You know, he was trying to make some in-house.
Excuse me.
But that didn't work.
Oh, Dear Self said Tracy and Janet are coochie crunch. Oh my god.
Oh, that is too funny.
Coochie crunch and enjoy each other's commentary.
Oh, that is just extra too funny.
Dear Self.
Somebody said it's Voltron on Rob. That's childish.
Coochie crunch. Wow.
My stars. Wow, our coochie crunch and enjoy. That's just childish.
He said that got off on Tracy once she started going outside again. He is regular. She has pictures of him with his eyes black out. He's younger with a receding hairline, hence another dusty. And you know what? I could have sworn I seen the picture, Dear Self. And when I saw the picture, I was just like, okay,
If you have a vivid imagination, then wow, coochie crunching. That's tough. That's tough. That
Child.
is too bad.
That's like having Captain Crunch in your underwear and the Crunch Berries.
Uh-uh. Another Dusty. That's just childish. They be on your neck, boy. They don't like you enough.
Oh, okay, dear self.
Oh,
Thank you for correcting us. Dear self said Coochie Crunch mean really good homegirls. I ain't never told my homegirl
okay.
Coochie Crunch.
Yeah, cause that's man, you know what I'm talking about? Where we from, man, especially
Dear
where
self,
I'm at
where you
down here.
from the United States? I ain't never heard nobody call their
Yeah,
homegirl Coochie Crunch.
yeah, cause see down here, even though especially down here in the TX, man, yeah, they crunching on some coochie guys. You
Ah,
better not be giving them no coochie, cause
uh-oh.
if you ain't got no kids, you gonna have one fucking around down here, these country ass niggas.
I still call my homegirls, or I call them my good Judies, or I call them my sis, or something like that. You said you from Harlem, child.
Man, they go down. Oh, okay, she from Harlem. Okay, they from Harlem. Okay.
Oh Lord. I had dear self had my mind in a totally other direction.
Huh.
I'm like Coochie Crunch.
Yeah, my godfather from the Bronx, South Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So I had to ask him to see if he knows something about that. Which I doubt. He better not know nothing about that. I said Gucci crunch. That's interesting though. You really
That is
got to
interesting.
you got to explain that because I promise you. Let me say some shit right now right here. Gucci crunch. Who the hell
I'm
you
gonna
calling
try that on
Gucci
my
crunch?
homegirl. Next time I talk to my homegirl, we go out to eat for lunch or something. I'm say, "What up, Coochie Crunch?"
She gonna probably look at you like,
She gonna be
who the
looking
fuck you
around.
talking
Oh, she gonna
to?
be looking around. Her head gonna be on a swivel, looking around like, "Who this bitch talking to?"
Who the fuck is you think you talking to, girl? You tripping. Like, where you get all that from? You like, you tripping, for real.
Oh
Where you get that from?
Lord.
Oh, man. So you so you be on, so be like, shit, like, hey, girl, what's going on? That's my coochie crush. They be like, who are you talking to? You know how we is, especially when we don't, you know us, when we don't understand something.
I got it. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm just glad dear self explained because I would have
Right,
been going
right. That's what
around
I
here.
said. You know
Ain't
us
no
when we
telling
don't
how
understand
long.
shit.
Ain't no telling how long that I would have been going around here talking about that. Man, the coochie crunch. Mm-mm.
Hell no, that's just extra too
Do
funny.
this coochie crunch. See, I turned
Right.
into a whole dance and a whole song.
Cause sis, I'm trying to tell you, back home, we got some ignorant folk. They ain't gonna understand that. Like,
I know.
who the fuck you calling a coochie crunch? I crunch your coochie, all right, girl. Who the fuck you think you talking to? You know that shit. I'm
That
just
sounds
trying.
even worse, bro. I'll crunch your coochie. That's not even worse.
Oh Lord, we just started something.
I ain't even had no liquor in my system today yet.
Nigga, I've been drinking I've been on Guinness for the last 2 days. I've been all right. I've been chilling.
Oh, okay. Dear self said no. You say it like this: We are coochie crunch, so someone
Oh,
will know y'all really cool with one another.
well,
I'm gonna try it, dear self.
well,
I'm gonna try
I'm
it.
in the country, so we know they call us slow, but we already ahead of the game. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm a
You
Midwest girl.
know,
I'm gonna try it.
born and bred Midwest, raised in the South. That's that I'm trying to tell you. That's but that's funny. I'm trying to tell you. That is extra funny. But interesting, nevertheless. Very interesting. I think my vinegar remedy is working.
Man.
Because I didn't see flies and wasps and everybody. They just come to the patio and turn right around and be like, nah, never mind, I'm gone. I guess it do work. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Keep it moving. If it ain't broke, don't fiddle with it.
Child. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
That is funny.
That's too
Though.
funny.
That's
I'll try that on
hilarious.
my home girl.
You know what? I'm gonna say that with my wife. I'm gonna wake her up, and be like, "Hey,
Don't you call her that.
we are Coochie Crunch." She gonna be like, huh? "What? Why? Nobody gonna be like, man, what you talking about? We Coochie Crunch." You know?
Oh, you know what? You let me know how that go.
I sure am. She gonna get down because if she look at me and be like, "What you think I don't know what that means?" Okay, well, nevertheless, it explains
Yeah,
it all. So it's still a good thing, regardless of it. Ain't nothing bad. Me and my
yeah.
wife,
You let me know how that go, and I'm gonna let you
man.
know how I go with my
uh,
home girl.
Look, now well, that's different because your home girl don't know. I'm telling you, if my wife ain't overheard me already, my voice carries vibrations and echoes. So I wouldn't be surprised if she ain't already heard the whole scenario.
She probably like, "What the fuck?"
Like, what the fuck is a coochie? And probably be looking it up. What's a coochie crunch?
See what you done started, dear self. See what you done started.
Ah, man.
Dear self said, "I love the Midwest."
Oh,
The Midwest has its ups and downs. It has its ups and downs.
yeah, they
One of
get
the downs is
bootleg.
the winter is one of the
They
downs.
get, yeah, but extra bootleg. Ain't gonna
Yeah,
have
the
that
winter
shit.
times, boy, they'll have your ass running so far to a coast near you.
Shit, I'd rather be down in the Gulf. I don't give a
Or
damn.
down south, the Midwest storms, the winter storms will have you running somewhere like
Yeah,
fuck
I'll
this
deal with
shit.
this shit. I'll deal with the rains and floods down in this shit, but no,
You know what?
man.
If he from or if their self, I'm sorry, I don't know if that's a female or male, but if their self is from there, then they probably deal with cold weather too in the wintertime. Up there.
Oh, definitely in the Northeast.
Yeah,
Oh, them niggas, they get slaughtered too. They
yeah,
get
they
hammered.
definitely. So you probably would be comfortable if you were in the Midwest winters. You probably be comfortable because it gets cold there too.
Well. The difference is their winters, those sis, is not. I mean, it can get dramatic the further northeast of you. I think. I mean, they can correct me if I'm wrong, but in our Midwest, don't know. So we know we are south of the Sand Hills, which is the Canadian, Minnesota, 10,000 lakes, winter winds, conditions, the Dakotas. We surrounded by the west of the mountains, the Rocky Mountains, from Montana to the Colorados and all that stuff. And then on the east of us, we got idiots out wandering around in Iowa, nothing but them doggone be wheat fields. There ain't nothing but just good old Lake Michigan and all that. So we surrounded. That winter is a tad bit. Our winters was actually Midwest is really treacherous. That's about the most treacherous winters out of all winters, whether
Yeah.
it comes from. With real talk, because you don't.
Christmas last year. Remember that that week last well, what was that? A few months ago, bro. That was just a few months ago, and it was negative 40 degrees here every
Exactly.
day for a week. I had to literally have my water because they recommend you have your water just a little sprinkle, just a little drip, drip, drip.
Yeah, right. Them
Every
pipes gonna
faucet,
freeze.
every bathroom, and I got 3 bathrooms. So I had to have every sink in each of my bathrooms dripping just a little bit of water,
And the shower head.
and the tub,
Yeah,
and the
they're right.
tub. I had the tubs in the bathrooms. I had to
Mm.
have them dripping a little bit of water,
Mm.
and this was for a week straight. Because
And cover up your outside faucets.
if your pipes freeze, that's like you might as well sell your whole house because that's a bill.
Exactly.
That's a bill you don't.
Yeah, that's a bill that your insurance company gonna be like, you gonna have to copay.
Man.
Real talk. Unless you let them thaw out.
Yeah,
You
there's
know.
somewhere I got 3 bathroom, 3 bed, 3 bath.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Now, no. The only thing about it though, if they freeze is one thing, but if they burst, that's a whole nother ball game. That's where
Yeah, if
you
they
talking
burst,
about
yeah,
that.
because if they burst, that's your
They gotta,
that's a
yeah, they
nightmare.
gotta replace the whole shit. But no, if they freeze, but the only reason they would freeze is because Yeah, it could be a
Well,
lot
that's
of
what I meant.
conditions.
That's what I meant if they burst. Let me put it that way. But normally, if they freeze,
Yeah, you
they
gotta
don't
let the
burst.
motherfuckers thaw out. That means that you better have some water saved somewhere you can brush your
Or
teeth.
some heaters, have some space heaters near your pipes, or yeah, it can be real bad. It can
Don't
be real
don't
bad.
don't burn the house down though, sis. You know
Oh
we
no, I ain't gonna burn
notorious
the house down.
with the space heaters. You know we notoriously known for space heaters. You know catching off.
I got a nice space heater, bro. I got the space heaters made like the old heaters. You know, it has water
Right.
inside.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about,
You
but
know how
they
they
got a
shade
cutoff
on the
system.
walls in the old houses, those old metal.
Oh, you
Uh,
talking about the oil? You talking about the oil heaters?
well,
Those
they in the
are
old
the,
houses, like down in the hood. I
yeah,
remember we had
yeah.
some in the
That's
hood,
then
and
you
you
once you cut them on, you can't cut them off until like
right. And if
it
you
takes
touch
about a
that
month.
motherfucker, if you touch that motherfucker, man,
Yeah, you
that's
talking
what I
about the
have. It's a space
radiator.
heater. It's a space heater like that. It has a cord, and you plug it in the wall, and it has water inside, or whatever the fuck it is. That liquid, like you can hear it when you move in the
I know what you're
space
talking
heater.
about.
Something liquid inside, and it
Yeah,
warms up that mug. Oh my god! So it's no fire hazard. It's nothing. Those are the kind of space
I
heaters
know
I
what
have.
you're talking about. Yeah, you got the
But
radiator heater, but it's the replica of the
the
original.
radiator space heater, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Right,
Remember
right.
them
The
those
radiators.
sets when they
I
had to
just
cut the
drag it from room, and I drag it around by the cord. If I want it in the living room with me in the living room, I drag it back to my bedroom. But I don't use it all the time. I just use it in that in between time where it's not too cold outside, it's not too
uh,
hot, but it's still a little chill. And I don't want to turn up the heat to heat up the whole house. So it's in that in between time that I sometimes use that space heater.
remember when
But
they had remember they had to cut the boilers on? Your house stayed hot from basically about October, late about October to like shit. It didn't cut off to about March, April.
yeah, and no. She said, "Have you ever made a casket cake?" And you was talking about for Shakim's funeral. No, I never
Uh-uh.
made a casket cake before.
That's
And
childish.
there's no said there. Oh, you were saying earlier. I read that wrong. You said you're from Harlem, but right now you're in the Midwest at an undisclosed location. Okay, don't dox yourself. So make sure you
I
keep
know
it in
that's
an
right.
undisclosed location.
I know that's right. They ain't
Yeah,
supposed to know nothing about what the hell going on any damn way. Folks always
yeah,
in everybody else's next business. They ain't got everybody got their own damn business and too busy worried about the next one. Y'all be ashamed of yourself. That's
yep,
all I'm
yep.
saying.
You got to do that in the when you live in those harsh winter states. You got to leave your faucet when it gets way below zero. Like the
Yeah.
news, anybody tell you that's just common knowledge where we stay way below zero. Even when I was renting, my landlord, every time I had a rental, they would tell you once it got there, they would call all their tenants. They would send out a letter and they would say, "Please have the waters dripping because
Wrap
we
the
are going to be
pipes.
on some really low degrees temperatures." So yeah, landlords they be trying to keep their tenants on that shit too.
Yeah, wrap your pipes, all that shit. Because
Yep.
if you don't wrap your pipes, that right there can.
Yeah, better safe than sorry. Like a view said, and she said we don't get it that bad as far as the weather, but my grandfather taught me that. Yep, better be
You
safe than
gotta
sorry.
be, yeah, you damn right. Because I'm telling you, when the winter come in and shut your shit down, man, like when they be getting them, like up in Buffalo, when y'all get them Buffalo snow, yeah, that shut it down, man. I mean, you know, you might not be able to get out your house for days in a week. I just like if it
Yeah,
flood,
and
like
see that's the
down
thing
here.
about the Cam. That's the thing about the East Coast. I think we get colder here, but they might get more inches
Yeah, they
there.
get more, but no, we still get to see. You gotta understand, we get like the leftovers from the Rocky Mountains, you know, because they're already high in altitude. So they get snow, they get dumped with it, but it melts quicker. But when we get it, it's packed on. 'Cause we basically in the heartland. I mean, once we get out the city, we straight up, unless we going to like north central Nebraska, where you start going up into the southern bottom of the sand hills, which is going up to the Dakotas, which is going hills and climbing elevation, then yeah, I mean it's like we can get Don't let us get a foot of snow. That shit'll feel like it's damn near above your halfway to your kneecap. You
Yeah,
know, that's just
like
a foot.
the last time I remember Cam that snow when we got a whole bunch back to back to back, and it was like -40 degrees. I
Man,
had him go outside to shovel. He after he did the driveway, it was a wrap. He was like so cold. It was so cold. So
yeah,
after
that's
that,
that
I
cold shit.
called I called a service to come out and do the rest of my sidewalls and do the hill on the side of my house
Yeah, my
and the
nephew
back
did that
and the
too.
back behind the house, the sidewalls behind the house. And they were done like in no time. They were like done in no time. So I said next time I'll do that because it was so cold. I wasn't thinking like it'd be really that cold because he was all
Yeah, my
bundled up and
nephew
shit,
do that shit.
but it was cold.
Man, one of my nephews do that snow removal.
And he was like, "Mom, my back, my back." I was like, "Oh
Oh
shit!"
yeah,
I had to give him pain
that ain't no.
medicine and
Mm,
everything. I was like, "Oh God," I felt bad.
yeah. That I don't recommend that to nobody, to anybody, unless you got a machine or machines.
And that shit was
All
deep
that,
and
yeah,
heavy. It
all
was
that
deep.
going. No, ma'am. I mean, you might use the shovel for certain little side spot, but no, you need a nice
Yeah.
blower that's gonna get up in there. That's going hook it on up, and then you need to have you need a truck. Yeah, make sure you got a good blade on it.
He said, "You hear him in there? He in the kitchen talking about working me like a slave."
Uh-uh.
But see, when they were younger, when both the boys was at home, I would have them take turns. I'd be like, okay, Cam, you go outside for 15, come back in. I would have hot cocoa for them. I mean, it was like I would make sure they get
Gotta
warm
stay
and all
warm.
that kind of stuff. Then the other one would go out. They would alternate like every 15 minutes, and I made sure they had hot cocoa and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, cover your
So
face, cover your head,
yeah,
because
I would have them
head,
covered from head
yeah,
to toe.
heat
I would
losses
I would
from your
teach
head
them
on up.
and I would teach them how to lift the shovel. Make sure you bend your knees, not your back. All that kind of stuff. So yeah, but now it's just Cam. So it's like,
Shit,
yeah.
they can get us to invest in a snowblower if you're
That's
in the
what I told him.
Midwest.
He kept saying he was like, "Mom, we need a snowblower." I said, "Well, let's go get one." We keep saying that and I don't know why we
Just
ain't got
look at the right model. Just don't get any kind, because
one.
somebody,
I'm gonna get one like my sister's. My sister, Deanne, she has one. She got the kind where you plug up and you charge it. It's like a
oh,
battery thing and you charge
got the
it.
battery one.
Yeah, she don't got the
Well,
one with the cord.
those are good for, like, if it's lightweight. Well,
But
if
her
you talk
works
about,
really
like,
well. Her
if
work really well.
because them gas ones, them the ones that you gonna know them gonna get rid of some snow. But
Well, I don't
nevertheless,
know.
to each his own. Just
I
look
don't
up.
know how big hers is, but she been having it for some years, and she used it all the time. And she got a really big driveway and
Okay,
sidewalks and all that kind of stuff. So hers works. So I told
there
her
it
send me
is.
the name of it and send me the picture or the serial number or whatever because I want to order the same one. But I prefer that than to get the cordless one too because then you be dragging the cord all around and stuff.
I
But
know, right? That's
or the
child.
gas one where you put the gas in. There's so many different kind, but yeah,
It's all your preferences. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, you like it, I love it. I ain't got no issue with it.
well, shit. And if I don't, and if it's too cold or something, I can always call the same service I called before because I swear to God, they didn't hardly charge me nothing. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, that sound like my nephew.
I was like, Cam, I could have just called them in the first place.
That sound like
And
my
these were
nephew.
like, they ain't like no teenager, no, these like older men with shoveling companies. And I was like, that's not a pretty bad price. So
Nah,
yeah, I'll probably do
that's how
that.
he stay busy. That's how he stay booked up and busy. Yeah.
Get all them customers because I remember when we got all that snow and it was 40 degrees below. I mean, on Facebook, anybody got a snowboard? Anybody's shoveling today? Anybody? And then the people was all under their comments, all under comments. They was booked up so fast. One dude got booked up in 30 minutes. He said, I can't take no more today. And it was only noon.
I done tore everybody
He
ass
was
up by
booked
that
for the
come from the
whole
south.
day. He was like, I can get you tomorrow. And I was like, nope. I just kept hitting up other dudes. I just kept hitting. Then one of the dudes was like, yeah, I can get you. I'm on my way right now. I said, thank you. Like I ain't waiting till tomorrow when there's a whole bunch of other people out here shoveling. Yeah, please.
Yeah, I would clean up. That's just using local talent.
And that's
Yeah.
quick and easy money, bro. Like
I'm
you
down here. I'm down here with the birds, chilling
but
in
see,
the
like
tree.
people say, if you can't find a job, you just ain't trying to get a job because there's too many ways to make money.
Shit, regardless of, I'm tired as hell. I don't feel like doing a motherfucking
Shoot,
thing.
go
Lord,
cut
I need to be
somebody's
out in my
yard.
bag. But you know,
Shoot, go
long,
paint a house. Go cut somebody's yard. Go, it's too much shit. DoorDash,
I feel
Instacart.
like if I feel like doing something, later on, I damn sure am. I'm gonna be good and
I'm the
so
queen of hustle, so I can't nobody child. I done been laid off before. I done lost jobs before, but one thing about it, I gets back on my horse and I keeps it
on.
moving. I keeps it moving. Two,
I
three
just
jobs,
got actually.
whatever it takes.
Yeah, I'm finna say actually, I just got offered the joint yesterday. Dude, and the funny part about it is, dude called me while I was in the midst of another meeting, you know, with a potential, like, I'm like, okay, this is up my alley. Especially when they found out that, oh well, even though taking a pause on your studies, still a construction, engineering student, bam. Oh, that's perfect. They did him in and white lie, they lit up there, they know what it is. So, I'm like, yeah, but when you start really just sitting back and like, hey, only thing I can do is rely on the most high, keep my hustle and my grind going on a daily regardless. I mean, I'm gonna make me some money. It ain't broke, and by far. It ain't none of that. But I ain't, we ain't got no Jay-Z money where we can just look at something and be like, okay, well, that's gonna get, we'll handle that just from contacting. But nevertheless, shit, no. If you like you said, if you ain't broke, I mean, if you ain't got no money, like no kind of funds, nothing, I don't give a damn. It's $5, $10, you ain't broke. But if you ain't got no money, you sitting around complaining and bitching, well, that's your problem. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's your fault. But if you got a car, you should not be broke on no level. I don't give a damn if the car. I don't give a damn if you barely making any goddamn me profit. As long as you making some money. If you got a vehicle, you shouldn't be broke. If you got, I know people that's got to catch the bus. They got just as much money as folks that got vehicles, and they ain't complaining, and they trying to save up. We got most of us out here acting like some damn clowns and jackasses.
Well,
Like
remember when the gas was really, really high? Some people had
shit, the
nice
gas is
ass
fucking
cars
high
at home.
now.
But what I'm trying to say is, remember, it was a time where people would literally leave their cars at home and they would just catch the
Real
bus
talk.
or
Real
catch the
talk.
Uber because gas was that high.
Cause
And they had nice cars. So just because you see somebody on the bus, don't necessarily mean that they down on their luck or some bullshit like that.
I'm saying is that I'm just talking about coming from that perspective. I've met plenty of people while I was riding the bus because
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean necessarily you thinking that. I'm just saying in general.
with a necessity. I mean, there was a lot of people out in this day. They like, hey man, I'm riding. I figured, hey man, what's a block or two, and I'm paying because I'm sitting up here. I understand now. I got the premium here. When they get a premium vehicle, there comes a premium price, man. Period.
Oh yeah, my one of my sisters got a
Shit.
really nice car. She got a real I can't remember the kind of car it is.
Man, and I know she got
Yeah,
some
she got a really
nice
nice
oil
car.
change and brake bills and tune-up bills. I promise you, all these been them man in the
Yeah, one of
big.
my sisters got a really nice car and she has to pay for the premium gas. I mean, everything she do to her car got to be a certain level. And I just be like,
I
I'm good. I'm good. I ain't gotta have no fancy ass car like what she be getting because
yeah, sis. When I go to the gas tank, I curse that shit every damn time I go, because I'm like, dude, why is everybody else like this? Which I want to punish the cats that got to use the premium. That ain't. What's it got to do with it? It's just nothing but a pure form of gas. You premium is more than doggone diesel damn near now. Like, come on, man, make it make sense. Y'all
mm-hmm.
playing games too much.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all playing games too much. It ain't got nothing. People think it's the president. Like I said, they all them. They just go along with the gang. No, it's them OPEC leaders. It's them boys over there that's pulling strings. Them the ones that and they almost next to untouchable. So it really is kind of like got to deal with the repercussions, consequences. When they want to pull in, okay, well we're gonna go ahead and control the market and hold it down. And guess what? Everybody else gonna pay high as gas prices. I
Well,
mean, why is your country that got plenty of oil shales and fuel fossil and all that stuff, wells and all that stuff around this whole doggone continent or around this whole part of the, you know what I'm saying? And we tapped in all over the world and we still paying all these premium prices. Make it make sense.
well, dear self, that sounds like a good hustle. Dear self said, I got me another hustle for next year. I'm getting my officiant license and marrying couples in jail. My homegirl does it, and she makes anywhere from $250 to $500 per prison
Oh
couple.
wow, that's deep. They tapping into some shit, so they know it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers. So basically, what you're saying is, it's predicted that it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers about to be in jail and going to jail and getting married. Damn, never thought of it like that. That's deep.
I would have never thought about that hustle either.
That's deep. I mean, I ain't mad. Get family, do what you do. They like it, I love it. Cause five Hondo a pop, it's going down. And I ain't even hey,
Yeah, that's some good money. Show
that's a nice chunk of change.
is.
If you into that, like you said, license. That's
But
deep. That's
the thing about it is, when you go to the jails, even if you go on a visit, you got to go through a whole bunch of hoopla.
well,
It ain't like you at the chaplain and you in Vegas and come on in, sign right here, and let's get married. Now you gotta go through a whole bunch of hoopla to get inside the jail. You gotta drive to the jails. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
right.
All that kind of stuff. You gotta check in. They probably gotta make sure you ain't got nothing on you. They probably gotta, make you send all your shit through the medical. Just all kind of stuff that you gotta do. So, I understand, put a fee on it like that. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, dear self. Caps in the house. Caps in the house. We hustle, man. We hustle hard. Caps hustle hard. Okay. But child, anyway, I'm about to get my butt off of here because I want to enjoy the rest of my evening.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm about to
I
go
ain't
for
doing
here.
shit now, but I'm still sitting. I'm just sitting here and enjoy. I'm about to watch my show that I was watching. Who recommended that show? Remember we were talking about it earlier? Something baby. What's the name
Oh,
of that
you
show?
talking about baby reindeer or some
Yeah,
shit?
Baby Reindeer. I started watching it, but I didn't get too far because I fell asleep. But that's what I'm about to finish watching some of the Baby Reindeer. And I've
Yeah.
been hearing, matter of fact, I heard somebody else talk about it earlier, and they said, "Oh my God, I'm so glad that somebody suggested for me to watch this." So I need to really get into this because I heard it's really good, and it's based off of a true story. So yeah. And then anybody else who's going live, I know Billie Jean's supposed to be live at 9 p.m. tonight. So I'll probably check out Billie Jean too because Billie Jean hasn't been live on here in a while. And her last two productions were really top notch, A1. I truly enjoyed her productions. But that's some B sector shit, bro. You probably, damn, I should, that'd be a good watch for you and sis. Because that'll like, that it's some B sector drama that had happened. And I'm sure y'all would enjoy that. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna send you the links to those, bet.
For sure.
And if y'all feel like y'all want to watch something, because I know you don't be all in the B sector like that, but
Well, I do, but I
Billie
don't.
Jean
I
production,
follow it.
even if you're not in the B sector, you're not like a big YouTuber, I think you would be entertained by watching Billie Jean's production 1 and 2, a group chat gate, and you would be able to follow along because it's so good the way she edited it and everything, and ran it all together, clip notes, screenshots. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna send you the link and you and sis can watch it.
That's what's up.
Hey,
She just woke her dusty ass up.
hey, baby. What's up, Just Andrea? What's up, Informer Sugar? I was just about to bounce out of here, y'all, because I saw somebody, one of my other faves was live, and I want to jump in their chat too. Miss Tiva, I'll probably jump in her chat too if she's still live. And then for those of y'all who support Billie Jean is going to be live tonight, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, y'all. So hopefully I'll see y'all in Billie Jean's chat as well.
Yeah, sister just woke up.
Oh, hey, sis.
Oh.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
I told bro he ain't gonna be keep calling you too many more Dusties. I'm gonna come down there and come down to Texas and whip on him. We can jump his ass.
Exactly. Where's the dusty ass?
I know. Call my sister Dusty.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of that dude. Remember that dude? The dude they called Dusty that Seven was messing with, that wife's husband. Remember they called him Dusty?
Oh, that's too bad. I didn't do nothing.
You a mess.
All
right, thank you, dear self. Dear self said they had a good time. Have a good night. I'm gonna see y'all in those streets. Hey, Dobie, how you doing, love? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Even though I'm about to bounce out of here, welcome, welcome. I didn't know how the hood table cuss. What?
What's a coochie crunch?
Oh, did you hear Ibe? She said I didn't know the hood table cuss. Girl, that's all we do over here.
What's that?
You don't know what a coochie crunch is?
That's all we do over here, Ibe. We don't censor over here.
Yeah, that's just it.
I say every curse word in the book. I even be making up curse words.
No, a coochie crunch is.
Okay, what the fuck is a coochie crunch?
Oh, bro, you're gonna have to explain that, sis. We'll talk about that another time. Bro can break it all down to you, dear self, and got us some new words, some new expressions that's supposed to mean homegirl. And I'm gonna try it on my homegirl the next time I see her. And dear self, when I see you again, I'm gonna let you know how that interaction went.
Oh shit!
I cannot wait. I can't wait. But anywho, y'all, we about to get out of here. But yeah, so everybody, make sure you like and share the video. If you just got here, make sure you don't forget to do that. Subscribe to the Hood Table if you're new here, please and thank you. We are on the road to 7K, bitch. 7K, bitch. And hit the join button if you want to join the membership. And also, of course, you can all, if you want to donate to the commentary, $, the Hood Table 402 will do. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood.
Brush your teeth.
Brush y'all teeth like my brother say, and wash y'all face.
There it is. Every damn thing else going on.
And everything in between.
Yeah, and free all the. Anyway, I'm out.
Anyway, bye, bro. Bye, sis. Love you guys.
Love you too.
All right.